Well, hello.
Hello, everybody.
Hey, hey, ladies.
Hey,
Hey,
How you guys doing tonight?
hi, how you doing?
doing great. How you doing?
How you doing? How you doing?
Doing cool.
I'm doing good. I'm doing good.
You
It's
guys ready for another lively show tonight?
yes,
Absolutely.
yes, we are.
Yes. So
We
I'm
got
sure
a
people
great,
are
we got
logged
a great,
in.
beautiful guest.
Yeah, it's our first guest. Yay.
Hey.
So
Yes,
this is exciting, guys. We've been doing it for 6 episodes now. Can you believe it?
yes. Praise
The
God.
summer
Thank
went
you,
really
Lord.
fast, even though it was a crazy summer with the
Yes,
COVID and everything.
been a
Yeah, these
crazy
are coming
year, but
fast.
It has. And the year is almost over. Can you believe it? Going
yes,
into November.
It's crazy. It's
yeah,
Yeah,
yes.
people
Sorry, is
often ask.
everybody getting adjusted to this cooler weather we're having?
yeah. It's actually really beautiful, isn't it?
It
With the
is the
trees
colors.
changing
Oh
colors.
man, man, the
It's
colors
real
are so
nice.
beautiful. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
My client lives in University Park, so I always enjoy that drive home out there by Governor State. It is beautiful.
Oh yeah.
Yes,
Mhm.
yes.
I have a tree right in front of my living room window that I saw like edges of it were red.
Oh,
And
nice.
2 days later, I opened the curtains and the whole thing was like this bright, that bright.
Wow.
It's
It's
just,
amazing.
there's a yellow tree behind it. It's like crazy how it went from green to just like in just no time, it seems.
Yep.
Right,
Two
right.
days later, nature knows exactly what to do, follows
It's
instructions
so
like
amazing.
the creator. If only we would do that a
I'm
little
trying to
bit
share
more.
right now.
So we got some folks that popped on. Who's
We
with
have a
us?
few people.
Yeah.
For some of our guests, some of our guests are on Facebook and we might not be able to see them.
Oh
Name.
no.
I'm getting ready to share on Facebook, and then I'll be checking.
Okay, good.
I just logged in live on Facebook on my page. You my guys might want to share too. Maybe I'll
Yeah,
send
I
it on
did.
Twitter and
I
everything.
did. I
What
did.
about Twitter, Instagram?
Nature knows exactly what to do.
So we're still waiting on our guests.
I did.
Twitter, Instagram.
We have some faithful followers, and I don't see them at
So
least in. They might be on Facebook, but I don't see them right now. But anyway,
oh
I
yeah, I'm sure they're still logging in.
I've had people tell me they have their alarms set and they're ready to
Oh
go.
nice. That's
Yeah,
cool.
people ask us to do this more than once a month, but that 4 weeks flies. It seems
It
like
really does. Yeah.
It does. It does.
everybody's got such busy schedules.
Thank goodness.
That's true. That's true.
Busy is good, as we talked about early.
I
Yeah,
agree.
Busy is good. Good.
So
But
we'll give a few minutes for the guests to arrive and for more people to log on.
should we go ahead and introduce ourselves though, because we are live and this is recorded.
Sure. Okay. Well, I can start off since I am the host for the evening. And my name is Marguerite, and I'm one of the Vibe on Health sisters. We've actually been doing this now since May, and it was a wonderful idea that our sister Dawn brought to surface, and we actually took it, and it happened. So now this is our sixth episode. We're live on Facebook and I was gonna say Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube, and it's been a blast. And we all love talking about natural health. And Don gives us great tips on working out. I've been trying to lift a few weights ever since the show started. You guys got me all motivated.
Yeah,
And
all
she
right.
did great with her tips on eating live. It's just really it's been an inspiration for me. So it's working pretty good. And also What else? I guess I could just start by introducing myself, and then I want you ladies to tell me what's been going on with you. So for me, I'm a massage therapist. I do have some good news, ladies. I don't know if I had a chance to tell you guys or not, but I did receive a grant for for business that has been affected by the COVID. Yay!
Oh, yay! All
It
right.
has been a blessing. It was,
Yes, it is.
some money to help me keep going, keep my business alive. So I was in Homewood, but now I'm mobile, and it's actually been working out perfect for me because I was working hard. I was like ironing out people's muscles, 4 and 5 clients a day like a robot. And with the COVID, it made me realize I was overworking myself.
Yeah.
So I had to put that self-care into act, and I, started the mobile, and I feel a little more secure with my mobile too because I know my clients. When I was at a location, some of my clients I did not know, and it can be a little uneasy if you really don't know your clients as a massage therapist, because some people get the wrong impression on what massage therapy is.
I don't want that. I can tell you a little bit. Introduce
It can be a little challenging. So
I'm
God is good, and I'm also an herbalist, and I've even been able to get back into my artwork. So everything's been beautiful. You guys tell me what's going on with you, Don. What's been going on with
No,
you?
go ahead, Sheila. You were starting.
I can wait.
Well, you guys know. You guys know about me. I call myself the free spirited vibe on health. I just like to I have a passion for sharing any kind of information that will help an individual to live healthier. I mean, not so long ago, I was not a very healthy person where most of my Vibe sisters already know I battled cancer, and I was able, by the grace of God and through friends suggesting to go healthy or healthier and do juicing, I traveled down that road, and I'm here by the grace of God to tell you my story. And so I'm happy to even mention that I decided that I have a podcast. I have a podcast that's let's chat about life. But now, after going through some programs, some classes, I'm going to separate my juicing for life, which is going to talk about all kind of healthier ways to be healthy. So I'll be starting a podcast, and it will be called Juicing for Life.
Nice.
I'll be starting in a couple of weeks.
Awesome.
That's exciting. Wonderful.
And so what's going on with me? I'm Sheila Hobson. I'm a certified integrative health coach. I like to work with women in particular because I know that women make the decisions in the household around what we're going to eat and what we put in our bodies. Is so important to maintain health. And I like to think that I could be a catalyst to bring about generational health, which is actually equal to generational wealth. You might not have a ton of savings and 401ks and investments and real estate deals, but if you're healthy, you can basically do, a lot of things, whatever your goals are, you can achieve those. And I like to instill in people and empower them to know that you are the CEO of your own health. You don't wait for anybody to come and rescue you. It's hard work. It's definitely not easy because you have to make lifestyle changes, but you begin to take them step by step, hitting singles, not home runs. And so I like to work with women to get them to get the right mindset, because I know for myself, I've been into natural health for 30 plus years, and I still struggle with, things that I should do, and I don't do things that I shouldn't do, whatever, however I'm trying to say that. And so that's why I have a passion about health and natural health and wellness. And so I can be found at She's Healthy Too on Instagram, which is where I hang out most of the time, but also at Vibe on Health, and on Facebook as She's Healthy. And if anybody wants to get coaching classes, I'm happy to help break down some of the nuances with, getting on the right track and staying there. And I love this platform that has been created with the inspiration of Dawn Haley. She's just doing phenomenal stuff all the time.
Praise God. You guys say
I'm so excited because it helps to keep us on track as well. So there's accountability. So we ask you guys to follow us, share and like what we do, stay in tune with us, vibe with us on health, because we definitely can hold each other accountable and share good, healthy, natural tips for healthy lifestyles. And without further ado, I know today we're really excited. Well, first I wanted to say, I see we do have some guests. Asa, Mom the E-Bear, hey everybody, Keika, Rose, Harris, and Ella are some of the people that I see on the street now. And I know we have some, and our Francesca finally joined. I was waiting on you because you've been on every show. Hey, Francesca.
Thank you, Francesca, for your support.
Hey, and you know we got Brother Asa. He's been promoting us on his show. So
yeah,
big ups, Brother Asa. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Thanks. And we're so excited today because we brought on another family friend of ours who is also paving the way in terms of natural health lifestyle and sharing it with family. And that is, you want to introduce her, Marguerite, so we can bring our special guest on for today.
Sure, I would love to introduce her. She's a beautiful young lady, and I'm excited to hear what she's going to share with us tonight, because she is a licensed esthetician and skincare specialist, and she also is a YouTuber, Sharde TV. So I'm waiting for her little beautiful face to pop up, but I can go on and say she's a mom,
yay,
woman, and she's doing it all.
Hey,
How's it going, lady? We're so glad to have you.
Thank you for having me.
Tell us about yourself.
Yeah, tell us about you. Yeah.
What you're up
Yes.
to.
Yeah, so I'm Sharde Page. I am a licensed esthetician and cosmetologist. I've been in the beauty industry for about 14 years. I started my beauty career at the age of 20, straight out of high school. I really didn't know what I wanted to do. And my stepmother at the time, she actually recommended that I do something that comes natural to me. And all of my family and my friends knew that anything that involved hair, skin, and nails was something that I take great interest in. So I signed up for Pivot Point International Academy, which is a well-known beauty school. And in beauty school, I pretty much learned the fundamentals of hair care, skin care, and nail care. And that resonated with me. I'm like, you know what? This is it. This is where I need to be. And in beauty school, I actually started to learn more about natural ingredients and natural products. And it led me to want to learn more about it. So afterwards, I actually went back to beauty school. Well, not Pivot Point, but I went to aesthetic school to learn more about skincare. Once I got in aesthetics, once I signed up for aesthetics, I actually saw how the skin works. And I was fascinated about it. I was like, you know what? Skincare doesn't start with products. Skincare starts with nutrition. And I need to learn more about this. And so since then, since I've been out of beauty school, I've been applying natural beauty tips to my life, recommending them to my friends, my family, and to moms that follow me. I'm a mother of 6, by the way. And I'm just enjoying it, just having fun.
I don't believe it. You look like a teenager yourself.
Wait. Hold it. She said she started when she was 20. What's that, been a year ago?
Oh, no. 14 years ago.
A year ago.
I don't know where the 14 years came in. You were a baby when you started.
Yeah.
Earlier, I remember getting a facial from you a couple of times when you were in school. And I was like, you know, I'm pretty picky and about services and stuff like that. I want the best, right? And so for a small cost, I feel like I got the best facial. Like, and you like you put your care and your concern and your knowledge, and you were like telling me, you know, about what you were doing each step of the way and the benefits of it. And I was like, well, she's really into this. And so fast forward, and here we are, a few years down the road, on our live chat with our sisters talking about this stuff in real time. This is awesome. This is really awesome.
Yes.
Yeah. And it's always wonderful to do what you love as a profession, and something that you truly love and you have a passion for.
Yeah.
So really exciting.
So we're excited to hear what you're going to share. What would you like to start letting us know about skincare?
So when it comes to skincare, a lot of people think that skincare starts with products, and that's not true. What products does, it helps to maintain whatever skin condition your skin is already in. So it's going to give your skin a little boost. But skincare actually starts with nutrition. And when it comes to, you know, getting the results you need nutrients. You need antioxidants, you need vitamins, you need minerals. And that's something that has helped my skin a lot. Big time. You know, after I had my babies, my twin babies, my skin pretty much took a turn. And once I got back to what I knew what was best, which is incorporating more vegetables and fruits and getting skincare products for my skin type, that's when I saw that, okay, it's easy to get those results that you need once you put those things into place.
Yeah. So that's one like rumor that we get rid of. It's not outside in, it's inside out for the process to have good skin. So you could, you know, it's good to use good quality products, of course, but like you said, I would agree with that. I know we all do, but it's good to hear that echo. So.
Yes, and I'm glad you talked about that. Healthy skin starts within, and a lot of times, again, people typically use products to just mask when skin is defective, and we don't realize that our skin is an organ, and it requires to be treated with healthy blood. It needs fresh air, and it needs sun in order to help you in your what you call it, your entire way of keeping your skin as healthy as it can be. Your comprehensive plan, shall I say, to keep your skin healthy as can be. So I applaud you for saying that, and not just saying, you know, this product, that product, use that product, and not mention what food does to help the skin to be supple and healthy as well. So big kudos for you.
I was just going to insert really quickly that Dawn mentioned your skin being an organ. Actually, your skin is your largest organ. Like, and we all know that your intestines, like small and large intestines, are so many feet long. I think when I looked it up, it was like 10 to 16 feet for the small intestine and 5 feet for the large intestine. But the skin is like 21 feet long. So, when we you know, you got to make sure it covers a lot of surfaces. Like in some cases, like in my case, it's probably even bigger. I don't know, but you got to make sure you detox so that your skin will be healthy. So,
yeah.
Do we have any questions from the audience? Oh, somebody wants to know, what is the role? I'm seeing Rose Harris is asking to explain the role of water in healthy skin. That's a good question.
Good question.
Rose water is really good. I actually use rose water myself. It helps to
it's rose. It's good. It's a play on words.
Rose water. Rose water.
That's good.
Rose water.
But then tell us about rose water too.
Well, I was like, rose water. I love rose water. No, water plays
about this. Let me get my pen.
Water plays. You ready?
Yeah.
Water plays an important role in skin because your skin is about anywhere between 50 to 70% of water. So if you are dehydrated, your skin will be flaky. You can feel your skin, tighten up a lot. So when you are hydrated, and I always like to tell people, drink half of your body weight. So for example, if you weigh 150 pounds, try to drink at least 75 ounces of water. And when your skin is hydrated, it tends to look younger. So you want to get as much water as you possibly can when it comes to, your skin.
So what about rose water now?
Oh, rose water, yeah.
So I forgot Sister Rose on. Tell us about rose water.
So rose water is a natural toner. It just helps to soothe the skin. All skin types can use it. That's actually one of my favorite toners when it comes to my skincare regimen. I love rose water.
So let me ask you a question. Can you make your own rose water, or do you purchase it at the health food store, or where do you get your rose water?
You can do both. You can make it, and also you can distill the roses, or you can purchase it. For me, I like to get mine at Trader Joe's. It's very affordable. It's like $3.99, and it works. I don't have any breakouts or anything, and I love it. It smells really good too.
Good old
so you
Trader
like rinse your face with it, or
I just take it and just spritz it. Just spritz my face and just let it just simmer.
Now I have a question, because I hydrate a lot of my fruits and my vegetables. I actually hydrate it. Can I hydrate a rose and then just put it in some maybe mineral water and use it as a spray?
Yes, you can. Okay. So you will want to follow the distill process with the roses. And after that, then yes, you can use it. You can use it on your hair, and you can use it on your skin.
That's great information.
Yeah,
that's great information. Thank you.
Oh yeah.
One question, Rose,
that's one of my favorite products.
Is there a brand of rose water you use, or is there a brand? There's a question from Rose Hair. Rose wants to know what kind of rose water you use.
Rose.
So I you know what, I can actually show it to you. So I use this. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's the Trader Joe's rose water. You probably can't see it.
Yeah,
but it's very affordable, and I think it's like $3.99 or $5.99, and it's just a nice soothing toner. I use it after I cleanse, just a couple of sprays, and for me, it works really well.
Sharde, I heard you say mention that all skin types can use rose water. And that's kind of some of the rumors that you hear, that everybody needs to use the same thing. And I'm just wondering, can you share a little bit about, educate us about what the skin types are? And,
yes.
Yeah. So we could begin to talk about like what we need to use. Because I always have trouble, like when people ask, you take a survey and they say, what's your skin type? Like, I'm not really always sure what to say.
I know I'm oily.
So you have 4 basic skin types. You have the dry skin, you have oily, you have combination, and you have, did I say dry? Dry, oily, combination, and what else? Normal. I'm sorry, normal skin type. So when it comes to those skin types, one of the ways that you can tell what's your skin type is if you pay attention to your T-zone area, and that's the center of your face. Your T-zone is going to tell you a lot about your skin type. It's going to tell you because that's where your pores are visible, or if they're small, or easily seen. So when it comes to your skin type, you want to make sure that you are using skincare products for your skin type. Like for me, my skin type is dry. So I will not use any skincare products with salicylic acid or oil-free products because I lack oil. So when you're using when it comes to your skin type, you want to make sure that you are paying attention to ingredients that's formulated for your skin.
Okay.
Wow, good tip.
Yeah.
We're throwing a little tidbit since we were talking about water. Now, we were talking about this outside of the show, but I've been following this yoga. It's called facial yoga, and one of the tips the ladies share and it's really invigorating for us ladies of that particular age. After you wash your face in the morning, she said, dash your face 100 times with cold water. At first, I was like, what? I tried it, and it's so invigorating, and I did see a difference. Like my skin, I could feel it, like it peps up your skin. Just splashing it 100 times with cold water.
Yeah.
So for us ladies of a particular age, I thought I'd throw that in.
Now, in case, ladies, we have some gentlemen, which I do know one for sure is on. Can this same rule apply to our men in terms of their daily skin care?
Yes, as far as like using the
rose water.
Yes. If that smell doesn't bother you and you like it, absolutely, yes, you can use it. And
go ahead.
What you about to say? No, go ahead. What you about to say?
I was just gonna mention. I forgot to mention rose water. That you see a lot of those different products. Sometimes at some of the discount stores, they'll have like a variety. When somebody was asking about the brands, I don't know any specific brands, but you can get those at other places too. I just wanted to mention it.
No, we just had a funny one from a brother, a gentleman. Jason Cole says he steals it from his wife.
Yeah.
You go, boy.
It works every time. The family.
Hey, he's honest.
There's health products stays healthy together. I'm with it.
Hey,
I wanted to get a question in from. We talked about the importance of water. Valita Tate says, "What if you don't like water?"
It would be kind of hard. You know what? I have a good idea though. If you don't like water, something you can do that can probably change your perspective about it is if you add fruits to it. Flavored water is really good. But I would really suggest that you try to incorporate as much water as you can, because your skin is about 70% water. And if you're not drinking water, then you'll fall into that category of being dehydrated. And I've had dehydrated skin. After I had my babies, my skin was dry and dehydrated, and you don't want that to happen. So I would recommend that you can add fruits to your water just to enhance the flavor, but drink as much water as you possibly can.
Not only is our skin made up, our body is made up a high percentage of water. So replenishing it, the lack of water can affect everything else. The blood pressure. It's a plethora of health issues that can create if you don't drink enough water. Yes.
I would say if you don't like water, that's okay. You don't have to like it.
Yeah.
But sometimes you just have to do things you don't like.
Right.
You might know
what we had another question that kept coming up. What about Keika at about what is that? Toner? I think she asked about tonic.
Rose water question.
No, I think it was. It came across.
Rose water.
I see.
No, the role of toner in skincare routine. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. So in your skincare routine, the toner is pretty much going to balance your skin out. So after you cleanse your skin, that pH then shot up a little bit. But when you apply the toner, it's going to balance out your pH again. So that's the role that it plays. It pretty much just nourish the skin and balance out the pH of the skin.
Do all skin types need toner, Sharde?
Yes.
Okay.
It does. So when it comes to a basic skincare routine for all skin types. You want to make sure you always cleanse. If you need to double cleanse, especially for my sisters that wear makeup like myself, you can go head in with a double cleanse. And then after that, you want to tone to make sure that you balance out your skin. After that, then you want to make sure that you moisturize. Or you can apply a serum. You can apply a serum as well, because that's pretty much going to help with getting any ingredients that you want to go down into the dermis. And that's something that I'll talk about later. And then after that, then you want to moisturize. So those are the basic steps that you want to follow. And that's for every skin type, every skin type.
Yeah.
And what about exfoliation? Like, do all skin types need to exfoliate, and how often do you need to do that? What's your recommendation for that exfoliation?
Yeah, so when it comes to exfoliation, a lot of people think that the more you exfoliate, the better your skin is going to be. And that's not true. Sometimes you over exfoliate and tear your skin up. And if you are a oily skin type, you can actually make your skin produce more oil because you keep taking away the natural oils that comes with this skin type. So when it comes to exfoliation, like for my skin type, I would recommend, which is dry, I will recommend that you exfoliate at least 1 to 2 times a week. If you are oily, I wouldn't recommend though more than 2. And you want to make sure that your exfoliant is not too aggressive. Like for me, I use I've been loving on Trader Joe's skincare. So this is actually a micro dermabrasion scrub. It's very fine. And I need something like that because my skin is dry. And if I put on an exfoliant that's too aggressive, it'll tear my skin up. So you want to make sure that whatever exfoliant that you use, that it's not too aggressive on the skin. But I wouldn't recommend that you exfoliate more than twice a week.
Okay.
Yeah.
We had a couple of good questions. We had a couple of good questions, and I guess I'll do. Is it Valetta? Valita, I'm sorry. Valita asked, what about soap on your face? She uses black soap she's been using black soap for over 5 years, and her skin is good, but the soap that is bad for your face.
So soaps tend to be, it tends to strip the natural oils on your face. So I would recommend that if you are using soap, that it's not, like, I personally wouldn't use soap, but if it's working for you, just make sure that it's not stripping the natural oils on your face, only because some of the ingredients within the soap, it can be very drying to the face. But as far as, did she ask what cleanser would she use outside of black skin?
She's black soap.
Okay. So yeah, so you want to just make sure, I mean, if it's working for you, cool, but I would just make sure that whatever cleanser that I'm using is not taking away, from my natural oils.
Yeah.
Because
So you hear a lot of talk about black soap. And people think because it's black soap and it's, I guess, from Africa, maybe, I don't know, that it's good for black skin. Is that true, or is that fact, or is that a rumor? Do you know?
So I think it just depends on your skin type. For me, like, I used black soap years ago, and because I have a dry skin type, it didn't work for me.
Okay.
So I think it just depends, but that's something that people need to be mindful of. Anytime you're using products, pay attention to how your skin feels. Yeah. Pay attention to if your skin is producing enough oil, if you have a allergic reaction, if your skin is tight. So those are the things that you want to pay attention to when you're using any skincare product.
I'm so glad you said that.
Could I share this little? I was going to say, can I?
Black soap, time and time again, and it just didn't work for me. And everybody's like, oh, but it's so good. And I think that's like an excellent point that you're bringing out, that it's just like your diet or anything else.
Yeah.
Your certain things that work better for different individuals. It's the bio individuality again. Like not everybody can use black soap. Not everybody could drink milk, you know.
Yeah.
Not everybody can do gluten. Yeah. So you gotta know yourself.
And
Be the
I
CEO.
Yeah, that's right. Be the CEO. And I wanted to share a little anecdote. That's something we sort of talked about when we were talking about the show. I was asked to share. And when I had to be 9 or 10 years old, and my grandmother had the most beautiful, supple skin. And I just used to stare at her face because it's like, you are just, just so naturally beautiful. And so I asked my grandma. I said,
Where
Grandma,
you get it from?
where'd you get? What do I need to do to look like you? And she said, baby, that's exactly what she said. Baby, keep that soap off your face. And so ever since I was 10 years old, I never used soap on my face. Now, can everybody do that based upon what we're learning here today? No, but I was able to not put soap on my face, and I believe that it has helped in terms of just keeping my face not ashy or oily or whatever. I don't know what my skin type is. I don't know. I guess I don't know. But just the fact that I just did what my grandma said, and I've been doing it, and I'm 51 years old.
And you look great.
Thank God. But again, everybody can't. Everybody probably won't be able to do that.
We laughed about this because I'm like, Dawn, you got to share the secrets, right? Because like the most beautiful skin, and she's like, I don't do anything. I just put water on my face, and I'm like, and on top of that, you said, oh, I don't even think I have good skin. I have blemishes. I'm like, oh my God, like I go there with that.
But it's just something I wanted to share.
When I was growing up, because I grew up the youngest of my 2 older sisters and my mom, and they were all very like, the Avon lady is coming by tonight, the Mary Kay lady is coming by tonight. So they taught me, Marguerite, you have to cleanse, you have to tone, you have to put on your day cream in the day and your night cream at night. So ever since they first allowed me to even do skincare, which was probably high school, like cleansing, toning, putting on my night cream.
That's awesome.
Yes,
it is.
Those products.
I hear a lot of talk about collagen these days. What's your thoughts on? I'd like to hear what you think as an esthetician, Sharde. What's your take on collagen peptide?
So I love collagen. I use it a lot. When it comes to the skin is broken down into 2 layers. So you have the epidermis, which is the outermost layer of the skin, and you have the dermis, which is the true skin. That's where the collagen is at. Collagen is actually a protein that's found in a body, and it's made out of amino acids, and it's in the dermis. And as you age, your collagen starts to deplete. So what you want to make sure is that you're doing things to help continue to build up collagen. So like eating meals that includes vitamins and minerals. I actually use a collagen supplement, and I have a YouTube video about this. And this is a animal source collagen from bovine, which is beef collagen. And I like it. I don't have any breakouts or anything, but now this is my perspective. You want collagen in your diet. You want to use things, you want to eat meals that will help promote collagen, because collagen strengthens your skin. And if you're not strengthening your skin, then you'll see the fine lines, you'll see the wrinkles. So that's why I love collagen. I use it a lot. I use it probably like 2-3 times a day.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So what are some of the foods you were saying? There's certain foods we can try to eat that help with the collagen?
So with collagen, you can eat not vitamins, but you can eat fruits and vegetables, which are collagen boosters, because fruits and vegetables, they have amino acids, and collagen is a makeup of amino acids, so it's going to help with that. But you want to make sure that you eat in your fruits, your vegetables, and anything that will help to stimulate collagen if you don't want to use a supplement. So for me, I like to use my supplement, and I like to include different fruits and vegetables that will help to stimulate collagen as well. Because again, if your skin is lacking collagen, you will see the fine lines, you will see the wrinkles, because collagen is actually going to strengthen your skin, and it's found in the dermis. So you want that protein. You want that protein to be present.
That's really good information. Thanks for sharing that. And also, I'm noticing we're getting a ton of questions, so you might have to come back.
Right. You're gonna have to come back on the show. Right. Is there some sort of facial exercise you can do to help with your facial muscles?
Marguerite, you was talking about the facial yoga?
Facial yoga. No, I came across this lady on this. She's a YouTuber, and she's a little Asian lady. She said, "Okay, ladies, today we're going to do our yoga." And she's like, and then it really worked. And then you got to splash your face with cold water. But you do have, I mean, as a massage therapist, I learned we got a lot of muscles in our face.
We do. Yes. We do.
We do. Work them, like, and the fact that what she said about the skin and the layers, it all makes sense. And since we're on the topic, guys, Fascia Blaster, this is another site. This lady came up with this invention. And it's for the skin, not even the face, just the face, but the tummy, the arm, all your problem areas. You can go over the skin, and it loosens up the fascia that gets stuck down on our muscles. And it also is like a massage. So that's another way you can, people are going over the skin, they're doing the neck, they even massage the scalp with it. It's cool. One lady came up and copyrighted the term Fascia Blaster, and she's going crazy. If you Google it, you'll see tons of information. YouTube before and after pictures.
Somebody asked about trying to get a few questions in before we close. Somebody asked about how do you get rid of bags and dark circles, and then another person asked about what's the best natural moisturizer.
So for the moisturizer, you want to use something you want to use a moisturizer that's good for your skin type. So can you guys hear me? Can you ladies hear me?
Yes.
Okay. So you want to use a moisturizer that's good for your skin type. So for example, if you are oily, you want to use an oil-free moisturizer. For me, by me being dry, I like to use any moisturizer with, ingredients that will put oil on my skin. So anything that's going to help retain moisture or oil, that's what I like to use. So it all just depends on your skin type. And that's why, I was saying earlier that when you are creating a skincare routine, what works for one person may not work for you.
Right.
So it's all like a trial and error thing. Just see what works for you.
Yes.
Latina said, excellent, ladies. I'm so glad you brought out the fact that skincare is a personal journey. I'll remind women about getting rest and exercise of facial muscles.
Yes.
Thank you, Latina. Thank you for being here. Thank you for those words of wisdom.
Yes.
I'm glad she mentioned that too, because rest is another thing that if you're tired, you're not getting at least 6 hours of sleep, it's going to show on your face. It will show big time. So, I mean, it's the truth.
Sleep, so I was like, I'm going to wear my glasses today.
No, I mean, but you're absolutely right, because the one thing that about rest that it does, it helps to rejuvenate those cells, and we've got cells in our face, and if we're not getting adequate rest, then of course our body is not going to regenerate itself. So rest is so important on every level.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Which we don't get enough of
Nobody
because
at work.
right, because we're so connected to our phones, our computers, our life.
Yeah.
I mean, it's never, and when we go to bed, we're still wound up.
Yeah.
Right.
Another thing too,
Yeah.
have you ever seen a facial map? It's a facial map, and I know it shows for under the eyes. If you have puffy or baggy eyes, that also represents the kidneys.
Yes.
So you need to supplement the kidneys and the liver.
Yes.
Dark eyes, like the liver, of course, get more rest and all that. But your face represents every organ in the body.
Yes.
Yeah.
Kind of read the face.
Yes.
I was gonna mention something that's pretty popular, and people are trying to sort out, is a rumor or is it a fact? Celery juice. There's a lot of hype around that over the last year or two, to juice organic celery juice, just straight celery juice. And I tried it, and it was a little difficult to swallow at first, but I could add things to it, and then finally I built up to just drinking it straight. And I noticed that dark spots cleared, of so many different things, but because it's got mineral salts in it, so it helps to that's the special key ingredient in celery, is it's got these special combination of mineral salts which help with the bile production in your liver, and so it detoxes your liver, and it also your colon.
It's good for blood pressure too. I see the connection.
So good for blood pressure. So it's good for arthritis. It's good for colon cleansing. You get more regular. Your skin glows. And I'm making a challenge for myself.
Celery.
Right.
Those macronutrients.
Yeah.
Micronutrients. Or is it macro? Is it macro? Micro. I get them confused.
You got it right. Macro and micro.
Yes,
micro.
The micronutrients we tend to overlook. We do tend to overlook them.
And a straight celery juice challenge, I'm going to be starting pretty soon, and I'll post about that. But because it's so good for so many things, and you rest better when you're getting those toxins out. Your skin gets clear and brighter. It just really pulls the toxins out. And I was going to ask Marguerite, how do you spell the black? Go ahead, Sharde.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, I was going to say, speaking of the liver, you want to make sure you can also get certain herbs to help you detoxify the liver. So something that I've been using recently is Dandelion Leaf. And if you can't find it at your local health food store, and you can purchase it online at Mountain Rose Herbs? Yeah, mountainroseherbs.com. But Dandelion Leaf is an herb that helps to detoxify the liver. So outside of me, I don't know if I mentioned burdock root earlier, but I like to use burdock root and dandelion leaf to help cleanse my body and detoxify the body. And anytime that blood is clean and the liver is being detoxified, you will be able to see a big change in your skin.
Yeah.
Big change in your skin.
And you take those as
any kind of skin breakout is a sign of a detox liver, a clogged liver. Any kind of skin problems, it starts with the liver. Because it's a filter.
I was just going to add real quick that, so we talked earlier about how your skin is your largest organ. And when you get breakouts, that's showing that your body is trying to detox, or it needs to detox. And sometimes you get pimples breaking out and blackheads, but it's really just stuff that's coming out that needs to come out. And it's better that it comes out than stays in. So you can look at your skin, like you got to pay attention to your body. Your skin is something you pay attention to as well. So if you're getting a lot of breakouts, then your body is telling you something needs to come out. And you need to help me move this out. And it's kind of I like to look at the glass as half full rather than half empty. It's kind of a blessing if you get to see, if you're one of those people that detoxes through their skin, so you'll know when something's going on. So that it's not just trapped someplace else and it turns into a tumor, or, over time, or, just all these different things that it could become. pockets of toxins that build up in, the stress toxins. So if your body is eliminating through your skin, that's actually a good thing because you see it and then you can begin to heal it because you have to see it and then heal it, right? And
right.
So, yeah. So just wanted to add that. I was going to ask Marguerite, could you spell the Fascia Blaster?
Let me double check my spelling. I'm not the best speller, but I can Google it.
Okay.
And while you're checking, yes, we're gonna have to have our Miss Sharde back because we've got a lot of good questions that have just been coming. I mean, hyperpigmentation. I mean, we've got a lot of questions, a lot of good questions coming in.
I was gonna type. How can I type it myself? Let's see.
Well, we could write it down.
It's Fascia. Fascia, and the fascia is a part of the body. Like if you cook chicken, and that little thin piece of on top of the skin, it looks almost see-through. That's the fascia, and we have fascia too. Fascia Blaster. That's
you
what it's called.
You got chicken skin?
No, but fascia.
And one of our comments was, why don't we bring Sister Medina in? Ladies, let's say it all together simultaneously. We have. So inbox her and say, you know what? It'd be great for you to come on Vibe on Health.
Right.
We've been trying to get Medina.
What's really interesting when you talk about Sister Medina is she was the forerunner, that laid the foundation so many years ago. Most of the stuff that I know today, I learned. Well, I mean, I've been learning over time, but a lot of the foundational things that I learned from Sister Medina many years ago, 30 years ago, 25 years ago. And she was actually supposed to be a face on the show, but she's busy. She's got
write letters, Sister Medina.
I'm a call
for you.
She did say she'd join us one day. She's just waiting for the right time, but she's not too, busy because she helps so many people. Like she's like a real doctor, guys. Like she has appointments and schedules, and she's helped so many people over the years to become certified herbalist and taking her classes and just sitting kind of at her feet.
Yeah, she is.
Yeah. So we don't think that we have ignored her by any means. So
and she's touched me. Yeah, she's touched me because when I was diagnosed with cancer, I mean, Medina was right in my ears, sending me information, and so I mean, so she has a special place with us. She truly does.
Absolutely.
She is. She didn't taught me a lot about the cleansing, the blood cleansing part when it comes to your skin and making sure that your skin is vibrant and glowing. I've learned so much from her as well.
Always, when you think about skin,
did someone ask about hyperpigmentation?
Yeah, hyperpigmentation. I have to say that word slow.
I know.
Yeah.
Somebody
Me too.
Hyperpigmentation.
What was the question?
It was just
mainly
how do you get rid of it?
How do you get rid of hyperpigmentation?
Right. Do you have any recommendation?
So for me, the first thing I did, I have a before and after picture of my skin of when I was dealing with hyperpigmentation and what helped. But for me, what I did was I went to blood cleansing, getting things to cleanse the blood, and then also just my diet. So I would recommend that you use herbs to clean your blood. That's going to help big time. And then also you want to make sure that you include vitamins, minerals, healthy fats in your diet. And then also you want to make sure that you use products for your skin type. That's what I did. I didn't go to a dermatologist or anything to get nothing done. I pretty much did all the natural skincare tips that you can do. But hyperpigmentation is pretty much when you have an overproduction of pigment in one area. and your skin will naturally fade. But the best thing you can do is make sure you cleanse your blood, use products for your skin type, and eat right. And that's what I
And
did.
Eat
I would
right
add to
for your
that
blood type.
eliminate sugar.
Yes.
Sometimes dark spots that you see. Sometimes we might have those dark spots on our cheek area and they're just dark. Sometimes it comes from having too much meat, too much acid in your skin, in your body, in your colon. The celery juice helps with that.
Yes.
If you want to just try it for a week or two, I mean, try it for 3 days. I always say start with the single. You don't have to hit the home run and say,
Yep.
I'm jumping out into a 90 or 30 day straight celery juice. But try it for 3 days and see how how you adjust to it and how you adapt to it. And if you tolerate it, do it another 3 days and then another 3 days.
Yeah.
And then you'll see, like I said, I did it and it helped clear my skin a lot. And I'm going to go back to it. It helps with eczema. That's another thing. So
look at that before and after picture.
Yeah. That's a
great testimony.
Yeah. Oh, I was busted.
Inspired.
Yes.
No, go ahead.
No, I was going to say that was me after I had those twins and my skincare just took a turn. I really didn't have time. I was focusing on the babies and my skin was dry and dehydrated. And see, one of the benefits about dry skin is that you don't have as many breakouts as someone with oilier skin. But when you do have dry skin, if you're not using oils, you will age very fast. So when I saw how my skin was looking, I'm like, you know what? Let me go back to what I know is right. Let me change my diet. Let me include some herbs. Let me cleanse my blood. And that's what healed my hyperpigmentation. And a lot of times people think you have to do so many pills and exfoliate a lot. And you just have to let the body just naturally heal. And it's going to do its thing.
Right.
That's right.
I agree.
Francesca said, remember that when you're using your products, though, to go upward and not downward.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? It's coming to the end. Oh, I'm sorry, Marguerite. I'm taking your job.
Go ahead.
Oh, you went so quick.
Wait a minute. Didn't I tell you, Sharde? You were just, I told you, just relax. You're gonna be fine. The hour is gonna go by so fast.
That was a great show, guys. Thank you so much for that. Tell us your YouTube real fast.
You gotta
check it out.
Yeah, so you can find me on YouTube and Instagram at Sharde TV. Because I am a mother of 6, I help a lot of moms enhance their health and beauty through lifestyle changes and nutrition. And that's what I focus on. But yes, Sharde TV is my YouTube channel.
All right.
Thank
you so much.
Thank you, ladies, for having me.
We want to thank all of our.
I told you.
We want to thank our guests.
You did.
Our guests in the show, Jason Cole, Latina, Rose Harris, Valita Tate. Brenda says she misses us. Thank you, Brenda. Thank you, Keika. Thank you, Francesca. Thank you, JL. I know you're somewhere around here.
Somewhere around, yeah.
Thank you.
And to our men too.
Another YouTuber.
Yes. And remember the Dawn's podcast, Juicing for Life, is coming up. And my first episode, I'm gonna talk about my cancer journey. So I'm looking forward to that. Yeah. And so I'm gonna have some guest speakers on it as well who started that early journey with me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh man, wait for
everybody. Thank you, Garcia, producer.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you at Tom Darnell.
Great graphic designer.
Thank you so much, ladies. Thank you, Mamie. Thank you all for joining us.
Fred Haley in the house.
Hey.
Producer extraordinaire.
Yes. Yes.
Hype team in the back.
But I'm serious. Not
Continue
aside.
to vibe with us on health. Let's continue to encourage each other, support each other, and help each other grow and be better, because health is wealth.
Right. And I just want to say again, our audience, we couldn't do without our producer D and her beautiful husband Tom. So we thank them immensely for all that they do for free.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
They knows beauty, and so we're happy to have had you here today. And we might have to bring you back.
Thank you for inviting me. I love you guys' show.
Don't block your calendar up, because look, we're gonna be looking for you.
That's right. And my parting words is to Valita Tate. I don't care if you don't like water, drink it anyway. Just do it.
Right.
It's pretty free.
That's true.
Yes.
It's easy just to do this.
Yeah, absolutely.
After a while, you missed it though. If you get used to drinking it, then you stop. So just got to get started.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
All right, guys.
Yes, but thank
you, guys. Talk to you soon.
All right, everybody. Take care.
Thank you for inviting me.
Yes.
Oh, we loved it. Thank you.
Yes.
Great show. Great show, ladies.
Good night, everyone. Be safe.
See you guys.
Next month, same place, same station.
Maybe we'll have Medina. Strong armor, Brother Azza. Strong armor.
That would be good. It was so good.
Thank you all. If I missed anybody's name, just know that we appreciate you.
Right.
I'll be safe and be healthy.
What about quit?
I told you.
You did.
I was trying to do my best, Sharde, to get you relaxed. I was trying to get you to relax because you're gonna be fine.